What's happening, Glasgow? We are back with a Fake Jiddler Show, and I just want to thank all you beautiful people for the support that episode 2 got. It was amazing. Thank you all for watching it. But now it's time for episode 3. We have an amazing band that has played all days, such as House Guest and 10 Minute Trail, and they've played iconic venues in Glasgow, such as King Tut's, St Luke's, and Slay. It is, of course, a band from a wee magical, mystical place up north called Elgin. It's the ZEBECKS.
Woo!
How are we doing, guys?
Hello. Excellent. How are you?
Excellent. What have you guys been up to recently?
Well, in December we played Elgin. I was class.
Yeah,
yeah, we packed out a pub, the Springfield Bar. Shout out.
Is that your local?
Well, not now. We're all doing here, but it was. I
Was your
suppose
local?
we played there for my sister's 30th when we were like 18, so that was fun.
Good to go back.
Yeah.
So, talking about going back, I think we should take it back. Take it back to a wee while ago, the start of the ZEBECKS. So, how did you guys form as a band?
Well, you two met first.
Yeah, very, very beginning, we four-year-old Dan and Aiden met. But that's
Oh,
sort of started a lifelong friendship there.
Oh,
And then
Aw.
cute.
sort of started playing music together in high school, and then picked up these boys along the way around S5, 6.
That's fine.
Yeah, it would have been
Something
about
like that.
15,
It was fifth year.
16 when me and Max got involved.
nice.
Yeah, I had to give Hayden his induction round school.
Yeah.
Didn't know at that time that I'd be in a band with him within like the next couple months. But yeah, no, I was in the music department and they were playing Fluorescent Adolescent,
Yeah, we poached you.
and then and then they didn't have a bassist, so then I
Oh, wow.
stepped in. Yeah,
We stole him from his
Yeah.
prior band. So yeah, and he's still here to this day.
yeah.
Nice. And how did you get in it, Hayden? Was it just through friendship?
Yeah, well, I joined their school in like the tail end of S5, so and then me and Dan kind of sort of knew each other because I was Pal's big brother. And he like came up to me one day and was like, I heard you play guitar. Can you play Black Dog or whatever it was?
On like
And I
your
was-
first day.
And I was like, aye, yeah, sure I can. I was probably lying, but yeah, and from there it kind of turned into this beautiful band we call the
Beautiful
ZEBECKS.
band.
Wow.
So there's one thing we got to go over with the ZEBECKS though. The name. So where did the ZEBECKS come from?
Oh God. There's not actually that much to it, I'm afraid to say.
I wish
But
there was like a good
yeah,
story.
we need. We keep saying this every time we get asked this. We need to come up with some really cool story about how the name came about. But unfortunately, it's just a Mediterranean fishing boat.
Aye.
Yeah.
Is that a rubber sort of dinghy thing? A
Uh,
motor on the back. That's what my research.
oh, fair enough. Yeah.
I
to be
thought it
fair,
was like an actual boat.
We thought
That's
it was
even
like-
worse.
yeah. Like, I thought a dinghy.
It's not a dinghy.
I could have sworn it was like a fishing boat from back in the day with 3-masted, but like maybe it's a
Specifically.
dinghy.
Maybe
Three
that's what my
masts.
research showed. It may be wrong, but another thing I heard was that you guys were in a record store and you noticed that there weren't enough bands with names that started with Z, so you decided to start from there.
Yeah, that is true. To be fair, so I was in. I don't think it was HMV. I think it was actually.
HMB Elgin.
I think it was Union Vinyl in Inverness.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm pretty sure. Shout out Union Vinyl, they're an independent store. But yeah, basically flicking through everything, noticed in Zed there was like ZZ Top, the Zootons, and nothing else, but everything else was packed. And I was like, you know, what would be a smart business decision to call a band something beginning with Z, and then after a few punts at different things, came across a boat. So yeah, that was it.
I feel like it's kind of backfired though, because like every like alphabetical like poster or anything, like we're always right at the bottom.
Yeah,
But
I know.
Doesn't the
when,
boat
when we
begin
get
with
some
an X,
records
though?
out and we're in all the record shops, it'll be really obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But
It's an
you guys,
investment.
Long game.
you guys had a very successful start. You guys played your first ever gig at Elgin Town Hall. Now, I've never had the pleasure of going to Elgin Town Hall yet, but is that a nice wee venue? Was that a good wee first gig to
It
have?
is actually, yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant, yeah. Donny Squire, he puts on shows
Yeah.
there, Elgin Town Hall for the community. They're great, like really care about local music in a place that doesn't have much to be able to nurture it.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a great venue, 600 caps, so it's the
600
size
cap.
of St. Luke's really.
Decent,
But
decent.
can't say we, in fact, we did pack it out, it was sold out.
But as we were saying, you had a very successful start to the ZEBECKS because in February of 2020, you won Murray's Got Talent. Didn't you?
Yes, we
Oh
did.
yeah.
How was that?
The Valentine's
Winning-
Day
Is that
talent.
like the biggest achievement of the ZEBECKS so far?
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say so.
Up there, yeah.
I think
We've never
sometimes,
topped
like,
it.
when we get gigs in Glasgow, we just take a step back and think back to that moment. I think, yeah, it all started.
Yeah, no, that was class. Honestly, like the thing about Elgin and Murray, the surrounding area, what's good about it is there is people that want to do stuff and put stuff on. That we actually, you know, funny you say that. We won Murray's Got Talent. We came second at Elgin's Got Talent.
Oh.
So that was
Who won?
Who did win that? I think it was like just a double acoustic act doing a cover. I mean, we did a cover of Arctic Monkeys. Okay. So
was I in the band?
You were not in the band at this point.
I was
in the band either.
Pre-Max, pre-Hayden as well.
Yeah.
It was just us two.
Wow.
It was us two and our old
ZEBECKS.
bassist. So yeah, we came second. So we're second best in Elgin.
I don't know exactly, but I think we have some photos of you guys playing when you were quite young.
Here we go.
So I figure if this is
Oh hell yeah!
I don't know, is that from the first gig of the Got Talent?
That was the first ever time we'd played as that lineup in front of a crowd. That was the
That's our secondary school.
That's
That's
a school talent show, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Did you win that one?
We did.
Yeah.
We did actually win that. Yeah, that was our first.
I think we might have a few other photos.
We played the first song we wrote, Violet. So it was pretty cool playing some original music in school. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
there's such a
We're so
funny thing about that photo.
That's just
Max
a skinny
looks really
jeans,
similar.
man.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I
Not
was saying.
Every single person, every photo's like, well, Max hasn't changed a single bit.
What happened to the shirts?
Why did you bring it back? That was
You know,
Yeah.
what's quite funny is the 3 shirts that from Hayden to Aiden are all mine. Max was the only one who brought his own shirt. I brought 3 for them all. On the day, I was like, me and Max randomly, coincidentally decided to wear Hawaiian shirts. So I was like, guys, I phoned everyone up. I was like, we all need to wear Hawaiian shirts, and they didn't have any, so I ran and got some.
The funniest thing is how, like, Hayden just looks like he's on so many drugs.
Oh, he was.
For context, I wasn't on drugs.
No,
I was very, very, very ill that day, and I couldn't really say no to like playing, you know,
I think if
for
he
the
was-
first time at this big venue. So I just like loaded up on as many like Benadryls as I could and shit. Like
You
Paracetamol.
look like
And,
if you
yeah.
weren't holding onto us, you'd fall over.
digging into some-
You feel like
probably.
you've been held up.
I don't even remember that whole night. Like, it's just wiped
Oh,
my
the videos
memory.
from it. He's just standing there like a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh, so funny.
2 ibuprofen deep. Like,
But on the subject though of you guys being early, on February 19th of 2021, you guys dropped your first ever single called Concrete.
we did
Now,
indeed.
it's not on your usual discography. I noticed that.
No,
Not anywhere to be found. You don't
we
play it any
buried that
gigs.
one.
Why
You know
did
what's
you
quite-
bury it?
Well, to be honest, it's not that we were like, oh, that song sucks, because it's still, you know, it's still very much us, and we're still proud of it.
Part of your history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in fact, we even played it at that last hometown gig we did last
Oh,
month,
okay.
just as a kind of callback,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, it was just kind of when we got started in Glasgow properly, you know, we wanted to sort of rebrand, I guess. We wanted the first kind of thing that comes up on our Spotify or whatever to be a piece of like really polished work,
Okay.
which that was Breakthrough, the first single we did with Jamie Holmes,
Aye.
rather than just like a demo, you know.
So, but you guys filmed a music video for it on Elgin High Street. Now, you guys, you guys unlisted this video from YouTube, but I did some digging and I managed to find a link to it.
No,
So
Oh,
we've got the
brilliant.
music video. We'll play a wee bit of it here
Quality.
Oh, no.
This is gonna be great.
from back in the day.
I can't wait to see my trim. Oh, it's unlisted. I thought it was private.
Out of the dust, I fall further than ever before. You choose to justify it, and I choose to ignore
Look at the spec.
oh man,
my soul on a sleeve. My life on a leash. Oh no, I'm flying again. Never as high as I've been before. My broken wings come to a grinding halt. The stitching's all torn.
Oh, I can't wait for this to kick in.
That's enough of the music video. We don't have to see any more of that for you guys.
That was. I don't think we've topped that.
40,000 feet.
But for-
Let go of my
just keep going.
Hell yeah.
Let's stop the music there. Let's get us out of it here. So it's a nice wee music video, and it's good for a sort of new band. It's a really good music video for that. So well done.
So
Yeah, shout
edgy.
out.
Well done to the 2021 ZEBECKS.
Yeah.
Shout out Leon Miel.
Wasn't
like,
that
don't get me
sorry.
wrong, we look ridiculous in that, but the editing's really good.
Wasn't that like during COVID though? So like
Yeah, we had to
we
do
were,
it
like,
socially
it looks
distanced.
like we were trying to look edgy in like back alleys, but it was actually just because we weren't allowed to be like out.
Yeah, from my research, you had to record it and adhered to COVID rules that I found. Yeah,
Yeah.
and film music video as well.
We did. We had to do it 2 and 2. So
Yeah.
funnily enough, it was I believe Aiden and Max did it first. They went to the studio in Aldern,
Which is the place next to Elgin.
yeah, Unity Studios near Nairn. So it's just like in the middle of nowhere, but it was class. Joe Harfield, isn't it? That's his
Yep.
name.
Shout out Joe.
Shout out, not shouting out everyone today, but shout out Joe Harfield, legend.
Yeah.
Shout out Elgin.
But yeah, we recorded it 2 and 2, which was interesting because we had no guide tracks or anything. So these boys just had to like
Yeah, it was
record the
very, like-
tunes without any vocal or anything underneath.
Yeah, we did. It was 5 tunes in 2 hours, right? Just the two of us with no like.
Yeah.
So that was like a very unique experience. So coming and doing like one song an entire day when we came to Glasgow was
Jeez.
like strange to us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, so from what I saw, the pandemic was kind of a brick wall for you guys. It kind of stunted the ZEBECKS a little bit. But after it, you guys worked on yourself and you came out with your new era, Breakthrough, a lovely wee tune, and you had a wee gig at Stereo to sort of release that.
Yep.
Brogel supported you, which is mad. Because
Yeah.
they're massive now.
I know. It was wild. To be fair, they were getting like loads of attention at the time already, but we just like punted them a message or an email or something and was like, any chance you'll go on the bill for this? Because like, yous are sick. And
Yeah.
they said yes. So
What can you ask for?
Yeah.
But after you released Breakthrough, you dropped a song which is your most listened to song of all time, called Killing Time. Now, this song is probably your biggest song. It won awards. You know, it won Best Song of 2022 at the Fake
It
Jiddler
did,
Experience.
yes.
You know, were you expecting that song to be as successful as it was?
I wasn't, to be fair.
I was.
Yeah, I remember going into the studio and it was a little bit of like a turn from what we kind of knew, like from doing the demos and then recording Breakthrough. Breakthrough to me felt like all the demos we had done kind of rolled into one song. Like here's all the best bits that we'd come up with beforehand, and then Killing Time was just like a bit of a left turn, you know. So I was feeling a little bit like, oh, I don't know about this one. Even when we went to record it and everything, but I guess it resonated with people, and yeah.
can't lie, I thought it was a banger. Like,
It was.
yeah, so like I feel like the band's it's always been a little bit divided in terms of taste. We definitely become more united nowadays, not just as friends, but also in what sort of music we listen to. But around that time when we were writing stuff like Killing Time, me and Max were really into like your sort of classic punk, like The
Yeah.
Clash, Sex Pistols, and then
Green
I'd
Day,
say,
were you into Green Day?
oh, absolutely.
Because
Like,
I have found old videos of you playing in your bedroom with a lot of Green Day posters up.
oh my gosh.
I don't even think
I
I've
don't even
seen
know what
these.
they are. Yeah, no, definitely. To be honest, I'll always like. There's quite a good Sam Fender interview where they ask him like about influences, and he says like, I'm not gonna like sit here and tell you that I was listening to Lou Reed when I was like 10 years old. I loved like Green Day and Blink-182, and to be honest, I feel the same. Like, that's what got me into music. I used to stand in front of my mirror with my like knockoff Strat, strapped down to the bottom, pretending I was Billy Joe Armstrong. And I think that's what made me want to do music. So
Really? Wow.
absolutely.
Well, speaking of music, I think it's time we get a wee song from you guys. What song are you going to play for us first, Zeebs?
Well, on the topic of Killing Time, I think we'll go with that.
Okay then, Zeebs, take it away.
The song's called Killing Time. People make it. Let's go. Off Argyle with a half-cut smile, and you're hearing played out some Jeremy Kyle. See all the tallest defiled in a top complex, and there's two run down to imagine what's next. You know the X-ray specs show it's all a mess. On the surface of earnest, you think she earned it. The pain, brain drain, racking up cocaine, filling the lungs, filling less young, chain smoking. love struck, distrustful of every fool she meets upon struggling ships, sunk in happiness, with the key the doors unlock. When the heart breaks up, but the boat's all rock, cause the sea's too rough, he demands respect.
Demand respect.
He never earned it,
You never heard that?
and there's a lesson there.
Listen now.
She'll never learn it.
You'll never learn it.
So the story goes, here we go. It's divine, just killing time. I'm a wind-up toy, telling wrong from right. These friends of mine don't fit the vibe. Writing the story to my bored purgatory. It's divine, just killing time. I'm a wind-up toy, telling wrong from right. And these friends of mine don't fit the vibe. Writing the story to my... 1, 2, 3, ah! The traffic lights will stop me. Pour me a double shot of whiskey, so I can start my night. So right for corners. Gonna warn you that these memories disappear when I've dropped off all my gear. Wheel trying to steal the way to the fear, my dear. All you cry is crocodile tears. So the story goes, here we go. It's divine, just killing time. I'm a wind-up toy, telling wrong from right. These friends of mine don't fit the vibe. Writing the story to my bored purgatory. It's divine, just killing time. I'm a wind-up toy, telling wrong from right. These friends of mine don't fit the vibe. Writing the story to my bored purgatory. Hi-oh, eh, hi-oh, 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 eh, hi-oh, hi-oh, hi-oh. It's divine, just killing time. I'm a wind-up toy, telling wrong from right. And these friends of mine don't fit the vibe. Bye, 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 bye.
That was brilliant for the Zeebs.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you. We did try.
We all have a bit of killing time.
Class.
Anyway, it's time for a little game. So call yourself a musician. Now, we're going to put a 2-minute timer on the screen here for you. And I'm going to ask you a series of questions that have to do with music and some not do with music. We'll see. Our scores so far, Soapbox got 8 and System Man's got 10. So can you guys beat it?
Oh, we're clear on that. I'm joking. I don't know. We'll probably do terribly.
Oh, Mackenzie Burns was amazing at it.
Oh, he
it's gonna be
smashed it.
Burns isn't
Mackenzie
Wikipedia.
versus Dan.
Oh, don't put me in that position, please.
Cool. We all ready? Starting a clock in 3, 2, 1. What band headlined the final night at King Tut's New Year's Revolution on Saturday the 25th of January?
This year?
Yes, this year.
Kuna.
Correct. What band supports Las Vegas and Carlisle in November of last year?
The ZEBECKS.
Correct. Elgin City Football Club is located in which stadium?
Butterbricks.
Correct. Franz Ferdinand have just released their 6th studio album. What is the name of that
The
album?
New Abnormal.
Wrong.
Oh, that's a stroke. Isn't it?
What band played What band played directly before you at last year's 10-minute trail at Barrowland 2?
Yes, and maybe.
Redolent?
No.
Redolent is correct, I'll give you that. Which famous Glasgow music venue resides at 17 Bain Street, Glasgow?
Bain Street. Pass.
Pass, okay. What Glasgow band released singles Dirty Linen and For Jim I Love You?
San Jose.
Correct. Which Glasgow band used to go by the name of The Finn?
Girls speak French.
Correct. What famous American band played an acoustic set out of the window of Tower Records that was near Central Station in 1995?
5 American band, Nirvana.
Wrong. Which Glasgow bands supported Strayed at the recent gig at Hug and Pint?
Is it the Nautics and Bride?
Correct. What Glasgow band based record label is set to release Peter Capaldi's new album Sweet Illusions in March?
It's not the School of Art label, is it?
Wrong. What Glasgow band headlined one of the nights at this year's King Tut's New Revolution have released their debut single COVID?
Oh.
Is it Tanzan?
Tanzania? Or no, not
I can't give you Tanzania.
Tanzan.
Tanzania. Correct.
Tanzania.
Simple Minds topped the Billboard 100 with Don't You Forget About Me in 1985. What classic 80s movie was it featured in?
Breakfast Club.
Correct. You've done it. Let's see.
Oh.
So you guys got 1, 2, 3,
Yay.
4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. 8, 9. Just behind System As. You wonder what you got wrong? Franz Ferdinand's new album is The Human Fear. The band, the location of the thing was St. Luke's. On Bain Street,
of
that's
course
St.
it
Luke's.
is.
The American man that played an acoustic set out of the window of Tower Records in 1995 was Bon Jovi. And the record label that is releasing Peter Capaldi's new album is Last Night from Glasgow.
Wouldn't have known that.
They're set in the West End and they're pretty good. You should
Sick.
check them out. Shout out to Last Night from Glasgow. So we just spoke about your early years in the ZEBECKS. I think it's time we talk about recent ZEBECKS activity. 2024, to be more literal about it. You guys had a huge 2024. You kicked off the year with your new, your single Medicate. You played House Guest. You headlined Tuts. You played 10-Minute Trails. And of course, you dropped some songs, Life Advice featuring Declan Welsh and Roselle, which, fun fact, was my dad's most streamed song of 2024. But you guys had a massive year. Would you say that's your biggest year as a ZEBECKS so far?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
It feels like, you know, we went into 2023 was a year that we tried to play a lot of headlines and just kind of play live a lot more and try and grow our audience that way, and it definitely worked. But 2024 was one that we went into without as much expectation. Like, we just supported Parley Ammo at the Garage at the end of 2023, which was a huge show for us. Cool. And then going into 2024, we knew we were playing the Slicks St. Luke's gig. But like we were just hoping we could get some support, some bigger shows, and move on from there. And then it just felt like, you know, we didn't really stop. It felt like we always had something bigger and bigger on the horizon, which was great. Okay. So definitely our biggest year.
Yeah. And as we said, you guys played some amazing all-dayers. You played 10-Minute Trail, which is obviously a huge deal for you guys. How was that?
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah,
Much fun, yeah.
So good.
Getting Beeps introduced on stage.
Yeah, as
Lots
well.
of great bands playing.
Barrowlands too.
Yeah.
Barrowlands too, yeah.
And
so.
of course, House Guest. You know, one of the biggest all-dayers for sort of Glasgow music in general.
Yeah, DIY as well.
That was, playing Sleazy's Basement. Weird fact, but I see every band that's been on the Fake Jiddler Show, they all played the Sleazy's Basement at House Guest.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody probably cares. That's actually a fun fact. They all have.
Yeah.
But how was House Guest?
House Guest was great, yeah. Such a, like, it felt so special to be there, and especially to be involved. You know, coming from Elgin, like, we've been in Glasgow for a few years, but we always still feel like we're sort of, I guess, outsiders to a community that is already sort of established, or especially after COVID, it grew more and was more sort of tight knit. But getting to play on a bill with like all the amazing upcoming bands was just, you know, it was amazing. It felt really validating, I guess.
As much as like playing the gig was fun, it was also just like a really good day out. Like just seeing everyone, speaking to everyone. Like it was just
It's a great day for Glasgow music, that
really
was.
is,
yeah, for sure.
So before we continue with the interview, I'd like to give a huge shout out to this episode's sponsor, Jake's Vinyl. They are Cumbernaulds' biggest online record store on eBay. Now, if you want to find it out, search up Cumbernauld online record stores on Google or just find them on eBay for a great selection. And the boys are modelling some of them right now. Wow.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. You ever listened to any of these albums before?
I've not, but I'll maybe check it out when I go home.
Yeah, this
Looks interesting.
I've not even heard of this. I feel kind of
Shaman.
embarrassed,
Oh.
but I definitely am going to check it out. It's really cool. The
I need
artwork
these.
itself is really cool.
Yeah.
And what I can tell is that these are all in great condition.
Yeah,
These,
they're
like,
all in great. All albums are cleaned and conditioned for everyone, and they're all graded in the description on eBay.
wow.
So
are they sort of like original pressings? Like a lot of them.
depends on what it is.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
if you're looking for any albums and you want to get them from a respected Scottish buyer or Cumbernauld buyer, whatever you want, go to Jake's Vinyl
On the
and
Cumbernauld.
get a vinyl. So, boys, everyone knows in Glasgow, no one's safe from the Jiddler. No one is safe from the Jiddler.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Any information that you guys have, I will find it. I will display it to all of Glasgow.
Oh god.
So, got some information on all these, and I'm going to start off with Dan.
Oh, brilliant.
So, Dan, when you were younger,
Uh-huh.
you had a keen love for skateboarding. I think we've got a few photos of it here. Just
Oh,
to
it's gonna be
document
so
your
sick.
skateboarding.
Hell yeah.
You there? We Tony Hawk from
Steve.
Elgin.
I know. To be fair, my brother's a really good skateboarder. I was more just trying to be like him, but like he's absolutely ridiculously good, and I was terrible. So I never really took it up. I broke a few arms a couple of times, and then
You brought your arm
Packed it in.
skateboarding, really?
yeah, I couldn't play guitar for a bit. So
I've got another photo there of the skateboarding.
I like the filter on that one.
Oh no, that's very 2014.
Aww. Flip.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Nah, that's sick. That is not. You know, I'd rock that just now. Snapback back the way. Pair of Nike SBs. Don't know what t-shirt that is, but it looks sick.
Nah, flip skateboard.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You should do that next ZEBECKS gig.
Like,
You should wear that exact
do a
outfit.
kickflip. I mean,
Yeah.
just hold up my skateboard.
But as long as being a professional skateboarder when you were younger, you were also a keen actor, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, you were in Oliver.
I was
If you've
indeed.
That, the Addams Family.
Uh-huh.
Why did you retire from acting, Dan?
Oh, well, I'm not necessarily retired.
Oh,
I've just
okay.
put it on the back burner. But
Okay.
I could be back very soon. Who knows? No, like to be fair, that's what kind of out of everyone, I've definitely been performing the longest. So I've always kind of felt quite comfortable on stage. Definitely, like I think Oliver was the first musical theatre thing I did.
You played the Artful Dodger.
Yeah, I did.
you did.
I know. He went to see it. Was it good?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah,
Oh,
you were
you heard it here first.
yeah, very confident. As I'm sure if you've ever
Yeah.
seen us live, you can imagine.
Yeah,
I wasn't shy.
I had a good Cockney accent as well. But
Can you give us a bit?
Oh no.
consider yourself. Arm.
I want that in the next ZEBECKS gig. Oh, Hayden,
Oh no.
you're a keen surfer, are you not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say that.
You're a surfing instructor as well.
Yep.
Because Donald Peace
Yeah.
owns a little
On the
surfing
Donny.
owns a little surfing business up in Elgin.
Yeah.
And I found their website and I found your description on that.
Oh no.
So, I checked out the website.
description.
You have a biography. Hayden is Donald's eldest son, who's been practically raised on the beach. He's now a city boy living in Glasgow, but he still comes back up to Lozzie to help out with surf lessons. When he's not working, he's usually found on stage playing with his band, the ZEBECKS. Yes, maybe we're a bit biased about how great they are, but you should check them out for yourself.
Cool.
Big
I
up
who
to you
wrote
and
that?
It's on the website.
It's crazy.
He wrote it himself.
But do you still surf?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I was back. I had to move back to Elgin for a couple months this summer, and I actually worked with my dad again
Okay.
at the surf school, and got right back into it. It's good fun. If you're ever up that way, if you're up Elgin way, get down to New Wave Surf School. Get a wee lesson.
Yeah, and you also, right now, you work at KENNYES.
Yeah.
Kenny's music is the best.
Yeah, I do.
How's it like working in Kenny's music?
I love working at Kenny's Music so much. It's literally what you see on the TikToks. It is what working there is like. All we do all day is play guitars and make stupid TikTok dances. Yeah, that's it.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I've been in the shop before. Max,
Yes, sir.
so you study physics and astrophysics at Glasgow Uni, do you not?
I do that, yeah.
So I found your LinkedIn, of course, and I found your interests, and I thought they were interesting.
Oh,
Interesting interests. So you said your interests are the thermodynamics of stars. And that's all it says for interest.
It's pretty accurate.
yeah.
Can you explain to us the thermodynamics of stars?
I'd love to.
Long
but,
story short for us.
Pretty much just it's very hot.
That could be taken the wrong way.
Just it's a lot of nuclear fusion going on in the core of the sun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it expands outwards.
Very
It's
cool.
got very strong gravity that goes inwards.
Yeah.
And it counteracts each other.
You also worked in Halford for 10 months.
I did. I fixed a lot of bikes. Yeah.
Bike technician.
Yep. That's
You know,
what
it's funny. I did that job as well.
Oh,
a while.
really?
I worked in the same Halfords, not at the same time. We just missed
Yeah.
each other.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we made some fans out of the Halfords colleagues.
We shout them out.
No.
Yeah,
Rusty.
shout out Rusty from Halfords and Elgin.
Legend.
Yeah.
And,
He taught me how to fix a bike and also loves Breakthrough.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
interesting favourite ZEBECKS song there.
Yeah.
But Aiden,
Hello.
you're a ghost.
I'm a ghost.
Yeah, online.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, I could not find a lot about you, but I did find one thing about you.
Oh dear.
There was a man in Aberdeen by the same name who was arrested for large amounts of cocaine by the same name as you. Didn't know if it was you.
Oh,
I'm a ghost online. Everything's been wiped, so you'll never know.
Mm.
Can we cut that bit? Can we?
No, it stays in. I think it's time we play another wee game with you guys. It's called Jiddle Me This. So usually I have a nice hat, but I left it in the gaff today, so I've only got my Sankara's tote bag. Woo!
yeah.
Shout out Sankara's.
One of the cars.
So I'm going to pass this around. There's a bunch of different little cards in here with some questions, and the rule is you have to be truthful. You have to be honest. No, nothing, no whining. You have to answer it. Hayden, I'll go with you first.
Okay. Right.
Let's see what you got. Shuffling about.
Okay. Most annoying band member. Oh man, it's just like take your pick. They're all so annoying. Probably me, to be honest.
Really?
I am very annoying when I want to be, and I'm sure the boys could attest to
I
that.
second that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just my personality, I guess.
Oh,
I don't
put
apologize
yourself
for
down,
it.
Hayden.
I don't apologize.
Nah, we love him for it. It's like an endearing annoyance.
Yeah.
Max, what you got?
I got favourite dinosaur.
Oh, nice. What was your
Did
favourite
you ever
dinosaur?
watch Harry and a Bucket Full of Dinosaurs when you were younger?
No, I didn't.
Such a good show, isn't it? Yeah, you like jump in the bucket. I quite like a pterodactyl.
A pterodactyl. Any
Yeah.
reason why? Is it
Not really. I just think
just
they're-
look cool?
just look cool. Yeah, just
Yeah.
pretty horny.
For me, it's the silent P.
What was that in there?
For me, it's the silent P.
Oh, okay.
That's what I love so much about a
And
pterodactyl.
pterodactyl.
Yeah.
There you go, Dan.
Shuffle about. Any other bands / artists coming out of Elgin? Absolutely, that's a great question. Shout out Cask. So Cask are a great band. I'm yet to see them live, but I've seen some videos and everyone's getting behind them in Elgin.
Nice.
They're my good mate Craig Howard, Sean as well. They're in that band. They helped us out at our Elgin gig. So
Nice.
thanks for that, boys. Yeah, check out Cask. I don't think they've got any music out yet, but it's coming soon. And yeah, we'll hopefully get a show with them sometime soon. So yeah.
Any other bands from Elgin
Other bands
or artists?
There, to be honest, there was a few bands from Elgin that definitely inspired us when we were a bit younger. Like obviously, none of us have really lived there in a while, but there was like a band called The Roof and New Mode. So neither of those bands are together anymore. Funnily enough, Craig was in both of those bands. So yeah, he's going to be in our documentary coming soon. So he'll talk a bit about the.
We'll get more into promoting your documentary in a second there.
We'll hold off on that.
Yeah. But let's see what else
There
we've
you are,
got.
sir.
Thank you. Favorite record shop in Glasgow?
Ooh. There's good ones in Glasgow.
There are good ones. I'm not a record guy myself,
Ooh.
actually. I don't know if
Anyone else got
I've
any
never
opinions?
bought a record. I don't have a record player, unfortunately.
I don't really know about Glasgow, but in Cumbernauld, you've got Jake's Vinyl.
Okay. Yeah. Who are they?
Yeah, they've just got a great collection. It's on eBay.
Very reputable brand.
Yeah,
Very.
I would check them out. So
No sort of favourite one in Glasgow?
I mean, I've been to Asai Records a few times. It's good. No. Asai Records is...
Go check the
no.
competition, man.
Yeah, Cumbernauld.
Love music,
Go
you're
to Cum-
sick.
Love Music's a great
Yeah,
one.
They always take a poster, actually. They are...
I'm not.
They're great.
I'm not too sure about the gent's name, but I always chat to him
Sandy,
for ages.
I think it is.
Sandy. Yeah, I always chat to him for ages when I go in, and he's always asking what the ZEBECKS are up to and what we've been doing. So he's always got good advice and good stories. So
Yeah.
shout out them. They're
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, but cool guys. Good wee bit there. I think it's time we get back onto this interview. So we spoke about your 2024. Hey, big 2024. And we're obviously just at the start of 2025. So what can we expect from the ZEBECKS in 2025? More gigs? More singles?
More everything.
What can we expect from you guys?
Well, we just late last year just recorded another single, which we plan to have out fairly soon, early half of the year, kind of springtime probably. It's definitely it was a fun one, probably our biggest sounding tune yet. So, not to give away too much, but
I mean, we could give away a bit more than that. It's got some spoken word in it.
Oh,
so
very.
We've went a bit like.
Do you know Mad Ludwig, the band?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that as well, don't they? Do a bit of like spoken word in their songs.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'm not too sure if I've listened, but I'll have to check them out.
I saw them. They played 10-minute Trails just there, and they supported Tina Sandwich at Stereo.
Class.
And yeah, I think they do a bit of that. Shout out Mad Little Big, they're really good.
Yeah, sick.
But when can we expect this single to come out?
We're aiming for springtime.
Spring.
So
Yeah.
I would put your money on late March, early April.
Okay, and what's the single called?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh.
It's currently called Working Title because we don't have anything.
I think we could name it right now.
To name it right now.
That would cause an argument.
Let's move
Yeah.
the pressure on to you. What would you name a ZEBECKS tune?
What would I name a ZEBECKS tune?
Yeah. You could call it anything.
I don't know.
Here's the context. It's a big sounding tune.
That's all you're giving him.
That's all you're
That's
getting.
harsh.
The ZEBECKS Go Big.
The ZEBECKS Go Big.
The ZEBECKS Go
The
Big
new
by the
single.
ZEBECKS. That sounds class.
Yeah, I like it.
Love
Right,
it.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
ZEBECKS Go Big. It'll be out in spring. What else have you got planned for 2025? You hinted at a wee project you might be working on earlier.
Yeah, so at the end of last year, as we've mentioned, we went back to Elgin to play the Springer.
Yes.
Springfield Bar. And what we've done with that is we filmed a documentary around it. So
Nice.
Daniel Blake Visuals, our boy, shout out. But yeah, we sort of like sat down and did some interviews with the four of us separately, and then with some people from Elgin. The aforementioned Craig Howard from Cask, we got him for an interview. Donnie Squire we mentioned as well from
Yes.
Elgin Town Hall. And it's just sort of going to be highlighting our journey as a band. You know, Elgin's about 200 miles away. You have to go over the Highlands. It's a bit of a trek. And it was like a really big move for us coming down here all together to sort of pursue the same passion. So the documentary is going to be highlighting that. And it's going to be talking about how without Elgin, without growing up there, we wouldn't be who we are. We wouldn't be the band we are. And just trying to highlight where live music and artists and creatives can be sort of nourished and helped a bit more by the Scottish music industry, because we
Yeah.
feel like our hometown and its area is really a really positive space, but it's just not given the same attention as the Central Belt.
Nice. I would say a ZEBECKS documentary would be very cool. Yeah, it's not even the first documentary you've been in, is it?
It's not, no.
The SMC documentary. You're
Well, yeah, we were in
That's
the,
what-
we're in
that's what I
the
meant.
Fake Jiddler SMC
you're in that
documentary.
documentary.
I thought you were referencing a documentary we did a few years ago about our first Nice and Sleazy's headline.
Oh, really?
Which is actually on YouTube. So,
I must have missed that. in my
yeah, that
research.
one's. I've got an interesting haircut. Like again.
We all have
so,
interesting haircuts.
But that
Except for
was
him,
really
he's got the same
I
one.
look like that.
yeah, Max looks the same as always.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. When's that out? Sorry, did you say end of the year?
No, so that we're as soon as possible. Really,
Yeah,
we're
it's
just
not
kind
really
of
looking.
it's in the editing stage just now. And our plan for it is to just have something that signposts who we are. Because so far we've released a lot of great music, I might add. We've released a lot of music. We've done a lot of cool press shoots, music videos, but we've not really done something for our audience and beyond that can just sort of get to know us and why we're doing what we're doing. So we're hoping to get it out as soon as possible. So next
Well,
month or so.
I'll look forward to it. Seems like it's going to be good, but no, it's even better. So let's think about past 2025 for the ZEBECKS. Let's say 2035. Well, what can we expect in the distant future for the ZEBECKS? Or the not so distant future, you could say.
Selling out Elgin Town Hall for the second time. I think that's the big goal.
Yeah.
12th studio album, then, like that.
Hopefully, yeah.
Number 12, damn.
Yeah, I'm more like
Still
number
together by
one,
then.
probably.
We'll have half an album done by
Yeah.
then if we agree on something. No, I think, yeah, like, we're all wanting to kind of do this. So
Yeah.
hopefully by that
Yeah.
point we're financially stable and still doing music.
I'll say some Jiddler's advice. If you keep on the same trajectory you're going at the minute, I think it'll happen, man. I think you guys will be massive.
Thanks, mate. I
Thank you.
If
appreciate
you keep
it.
on this same trajectory of just being good. As I
Cheers,
describe it.
brother. That means a
Yeah,
lot.
I really appreciate that.
Really does.
But on that note, I think it's time that we finish off the Fake Jiddler Show, episode 3, with the ZEBECKS. If you guys had a good time,
I've had
Isn't
a
that- this has
wonderful
been brilliant.
time.
yeah,
that's
I've loved
great.
having you in your studio. It's brilliant.
Thanks for having
And
me.
everyone,
Thank you.
check out the ZEBECKS tunes. There's tons up on Spotify, and they have a SoundCloud with tons of unreleased songs. Check that out. It's really interesting. Thanks, guys, for coming in the studio. It's been a pleasure. I've been Fake Jiddler, your host, and I'll see you guys all later. Go forth with peace and love, And we're going to finish off with another little ZEBECKS tune. What song are we finishing off with, boys?
This track's called Life Advice.
Life Advice with no dental Welsh. Bye.
Look out on the horizon, that sun, it shines for you. All the people who have wronged you, forever dirt beneath my shoe. Call it quits and I'll run home, get it fixed, pick up the phone, never alone. Hold you right there in my arms, against the wall, smashing alarms, I'll never go. You create my dreams and that's never changing. Every time I look inside of your magnetic eyes, I see the earth spinning faster than light. Now the white is out of sight, they've met my own. You create my dreams and that's never changing. You create my dreams and that's never changing. La 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 la, la 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 la. Television superstitions, life advice, the first edition. Radio, a live transmission, future scenes, a perfect vision. Something that I never had. If the riches turn to rags, pack my bags, I'm going home. Paid and scaffold, have a laugh. All internal organs loaned, wishing we were both alone. Sitting out my dating draft, started first, I finished last. You can't plan if you try, fate is set until we die. But tonight I'll finally rest. It's you above the rest, I'll give you all because you waited. To hell with the ones who hated, no nightmares are overrated. All those dreams you created. Bye bye. Thank you very much.
Cheers.